Hello students, welcome to part 15 of chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. Today we'll discuss about insertion of floral whorls or insertion of floral leaves. Leaves here it means floral whorls only. The relative positions of the floral whorls with respect to gynoecium is basically what we are going to study, and there are of three types. I again repeat, which are the four floral whorls? The calyx, the corolla, the androecium and the gynoecium. We are going to study the positioning or arrangement of these three floral whorls, the calyx, the corolla and the androecium with respect to gynoecium. This is actually termed as insertion of floral whorls or leaves. These are of three types: hypogyny, perigyny, epigyny. Hypo means below the gynoecium, peri means surrounding the gynoecium, epi means above the gynoecium. What are we talking about? The calyx, the corolla and androecium with respect to the position of gynoecium on the thalamus. So let us see one by one. First we'll discuss about hypogyny. Hypo below the gynoecium. Here in this case, the gynoecium is at the top. You can see I'm writing here number 1. So gynoecium is at the top. The thalamus, if you see, it is becoming almost a cone shaped structure. Look over here. It is becoming conical in shape. Ovary occupies the highest position on the thalamus. Look at the picture. This is the calyx, this is the corolla, these are the androecium. All these are below the ovary on the thalamus. Stamens, petals, sepals are inserted below the ovary. This condition is called as hypogyny, below the gynoecium. And such type of flower, it is called as hypogynous flower. Now, as the ovary is at the top, as the gynoecium is at the top, we call such ovary as a superior ovary. Superior because it is at the top. Examples of this you can see in China rose, in brinjal, in mustard. Students, MCQs can be asked on the positioning, multiple choice question on one line question can be asked on the examples. So try to understand and remember all these points. Let us see the second point, that is perigyning, surrounding the gynoecium. In this case, if you see in the first picture, the thalamus is either becoming a cup shaped structure or the thalamus it is becoming a saucer shape. Saucer means bashi, plate, dish like structure. The ovary is at the center. Here you will see this is the ovary which is in the center, and the other floral whorls they are present at the rim or border or periphery of the cup or the saucer. So if you consider this as a circle circumference, in the center there is gynoecium, and almost at the same level what are there on the periphery surrounding on the rim, there is the calyx, the corolla and the androecium. So basically they are all on the same level, but who is in the center? The ovary is in the center. And what is the shape of the thalamus? It is either cup shaped or saucer shaped. Such condition it is called as perigyny. Peri, surrounding, whom? Gynoecium. What is surrounding? The three floral whorls. Such flower it is called as perigynous. Now this ovary it is called as half inferior. You can also call it as half superior, semi superior, semi inferior, half superior. Example: rose, bean, pea, plum, peach. Look at this, student. So easy to remember. All pea, perigyny is from pea, and so many pea examples: pea, plum, peach. This is, I'm just giving you a way to remember things. And pea is belonging to bean, so bean also is showing perigyny. And your favorite flower is rose, so rose. This is just a way to remember. The next we'll discuss about epigyny. Epi, above the gynoecium. So all the floral whorls are above the gynoecium. So how is the thalamus here? The thalamus is fusing upwards the wall of the ovary. So this is the thalamus. It completely fuses. It completely surrounds the wall of the ovary and it fuses at the top, as you can see in the picture. The stamens, the petals, the sepals, they are above the ovary. Above, epi, above the ovary. So here the ovary is at the bottom. This condition is called as epigyny and the flower is called as epigynous. Here the ovary is at the bottom. All the other floral whorls are at the top. So it is inferior type of ovary, inferior ovary, because ovary is at the bottom. Example: cucumber, guava, peru, sunflower. So students, let us see all the three again. First condition was hypogyny, below the gynoecium. Shape of the thalamus is conical shape. superior ovary because gynoecium is at the top. Second was perigyny. Shape of the thalamus is saucer shaped or cup shaped, as you can see in the picture. Ovaries in the center, so semi superior, semi inferior, half superior or half inferior ovary, and the other floral whorls are present on the rim, on the border, on the periphery of that cup or saucer shaped thalamus. Whereas in epigyny, above the gynoecium, all the floral whorls are at the top, they are above, gynoecium is at the bottom, and the thalamus is fusing the ovary, it is covering the entire ovary, and here the inferior ovary is present. So I hope students you have followed all the three types. A long question of 4 marks is asked on this. So in next video we'll discuss about estivation. Thank you.